welcome citizens. I'm going to do a quick cargo run today. Nothing special, it's diamonds. It's just to show you that I can do a run like this in, I'm hoping, about 20 minutes. And I'm also hoping for a profit of about 50 to 90,000 aUEC. That's fingers crossed, no problems, my ship doesn't blow away. So this is going to be Rayani Deltana on Microtech, and I'm going to sell at New Babbage. I'm going to time it as well, actually, because I'll be interested to see how long it actually takes. I'm hoping for no trouble, but this is Star Citizen, so we'll see. I won't be looting, I won't be stopping to shop or anything like that. It's just straight in, straight out, let's go. The game seems a bit janky today. It's been behaving pretty well lately, but no, today it just wants to mess about. Not too bad, it's not too bad. You might have noticed I'm in the C2. I do really like this ship. Okay, so here we go. I haven't mapped it in because obviously I wasn't in the ship at the time, so let's just have a quick look for Rayani Deltana. There we go, set the route. Excellent. So I'm on Port Tressler at the moment, so I'm going to zip off to Microtech, where it's bloody cold, and you can't do anything about it. Is that it? Are you sure? Okay. Away we go. Don't hit the sides. Cool. Cool. Not too far away, is it? Okay, away we go. I've got the timer running. I'm really interested to see how long this takes, so yeah. One thing I've never really done is, apart from like normal hand mining outside of prison, I've never actually done any ship mining. I've been very tempted several times to rent the Prospector and give it a go. My biggest concern after having a horrible experience with a pirate is being pirated. I'm carrying a weapon at the moment, obviously armour, and yeah, hopefully there won't be any trouble. But in all honesty, the incident was my fault. You know, I literally left all the doors open for this guy. I turned around, he was stood right there with a gun in my face and shot me. Yeah, not good. So like I say, I'm not doing any looting at all, as tempting as it is. We're not going to find any weapons down here, maybe armour, bits and bobs like that, so I'm not really bothered. You can get all that from, say, Bud's Growery. That works out fine. Okay, so get it into VTOL, get the landing gear down. You have to remember, if you ever get a C2, the cockpit is quite high up, so you are at risk of hitting the ground when you think you're actually way off. So another little tip here, if you do have a C2 or you're considering a C2, the nose tends to take a dive when you land, so as you see the landing gear touch the ground, just flick the mouse. If you're using keyboard and mouse, assuming you can do this, just flick the mouse up just a touch, and it's just enough to flick it back up. Now, I've had problems with the C2 in that it will move about a fair bit in the storm, so don't let it put you off. Once it settles, as long as all the landing gear is down flat, just face planted that wall. Alright, the clock is ticking, so I need to stop waffling a bit. Everything seems quite calm at the moment. Right, so it's going to be this one. It's always tempting to loot, it really is. Especially if you see a red box. I mean, I might really quickly, even though I said I won't. I'm actively looking. Why am I even looking? Never mind. Alright, here we go. We're looking for diamonds. They're at 596. So that's 414,195. And that's at full capacity as well. I'm quite happy to do this a couple of times, and then that's pretty much me done. So I do enjoy the bunker missions, you see, if the NPCs actually spawn in. Because that's another bugbear. Can't stand it. You put all the effort into getting there, they don't turn up. Rude. Anybody about? I think we're safe. What I would do is just have a quick scout around externally, just to make sure you don't see any ships. Obviously you can use your monitor as well. And then I absolutely boot it, but I'm not going anywhere until I've got New Babbage mapped. There we go. Wicked. Listen to that. Love that thruster. So yeah, I've been struggling for a while to decide on what ship to get next. I'm interested in things like the Phoenix, the Taurus. I'm not too sure what to go for, because obviously it depends on what I want to do. But at the moment I enjoy cargo running, and the C2 does that perfectly as far as I'm concerned. I don't really run into much trouble. I did have that incident with the pirate, but that again was my fault, really. I'm not too sure. I do fancy the Phoenix though, for a bit of luxury. And believe it or not, although it's not expensive, I absolutely loved flying the Pisces. What a brilliant little ship that was. I've still got it on my inventory, my ship list, but obviously I can't claim it. But I loved it. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, I haven't upgraded the C2 in any way. The idea was to upgrade the weapons, maybe the quantum drive, you know, thrusters, whatever, shields, bits and bobs like that, but I haven't, because they're so expensive. Really what I want to do is get my bank balance back up to where it used to be. I did lose some money a while ago when I did a cargo run during Invictus. I lost about 400,000 because I didn't get paid. Stupidly, I went and did another cargo run, so after the first one didn't go through, and I will admit, people said, don't worry, once Invictus is over with, the service will settle and then the payout will come. But that didn't happen, so that's disappointing. So overall I lost about 400,000 there. I lost about, what was it now? 400,000 to the pirate, and then the next day after that I lost another like 350, 400,000. It was just like 3 separate occasions of losing 400,000 credits. It was just painful. So I literally at one point started with 1 aUEC. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I think I sold some stuff, built it up a little bit, and I've been doing cargo runs and the bunker missions, so yeah. Now hopefully I get a parking space. Oops, don't know what I'm pressing. Alright, let's hover a little bit. I'm gonna have to check my key bindings, that's really frustrating. I do think they ignore me. Come on. So I'm just waiting now for these guys to wake up. Maybe they're on the break. Alright guys, I'm going to get this parked. Okay, so I'm right in that it takes about, well, anything between say 20 to 30 minutes to do one run. It depends on you, how quickly you operate, how quickly you can get from place to place. But factor in the delay there, you know. It took ages, I don't know why. Star Citizen.
Welcome to the aUEC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay, let's just fly through and get these diamonds sold, see what we can make. I haven't done a calculation, by the way. Sometimes I just play it by ear. I'm not going to sit here and run macros and stuff. I'm just not interested in that. Some people are really good at that, and me personally, I just run in, grab some diamonds, and see what I can get for them. You know, I like that though. Obviously, in an ideal world, in the real world, you'd do some calculations, wouldn't you? You know, as long as everything works smoothly, don't tempt fate. Right, cool. Let's have a chat. I've been playing Star Citizen for a couple of months now. I did actually install it about a year ago onto a gaming laptop, but where we were living at the time, the internet was mediocre. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. And I know Star Citizen isn't really reliant on the speed of your internet as such, but it's obviously a factor. But yeah, it was just poor, just completely unplayable. Now, I brought the same gaming laptop to our current home, where we've got, say, triple figures on the internet speeds, and it worked great, I would say. Yeah, a little bit janky, a little bit laggy, but really playable. Really enjoyed it. So, what I've done recently is upgraded to a PC, and obviously I noticed a difference straight away. I have noticed over the last couple of days that it is a little bit laggy. That again, it could be down to anything really. But like I say, it's playable, as you can see.
Nearing next stop.
And I love it. I absolutely love Star Citizen. I think it's fantastic. I really do. I have an understanding that it's in a specific state right now, and that's it. Fortunate enough to be able to play it right now, so go with it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is, which, honestly, I don't think words can describe the awe that I have for the game developers out there. It's incredible what they do. Every little bit of detail that you see here, somebody put hours and hours of effort in. It's their job, it's their livelihood. And I really appreciate that. Alright, let's have a look. Fingers crossed we've got a decent sell. So what have we got? Diamonds. Oh, at 735. Yeah, that's okay. Brilliant. 511, 559. That's a common number. Amazing. So, yeah, that's what, 97,000 and some change. Brilliant. More than I expected, but obviously it's because I bought it in at just over, I'd say just under 6 aUEC per. So yeah, result. And from my stopwatch here, with a little bit of waffling, that took about 26 minutes. So I know you could probably make a lot more money ship mining. Obviously that's over a course of a few hours. And then get it in the refinery and leave it there and all that kind of stuff, which I've never done, so I'm looking forward to maybe doing that in future. But ultimately I'm happy with that. You know, I could go away and do that again until the price increases and maybe just leave it for a while. But I think while I'm here, I think I'll have a quick look at selling some weapons. I think I've got some here. I've definitely got some at Port Tressler. That's if it loads. I've got all sorts. Okay. Yeah, I've got bits and bobs. Might have a look. Let's go see. I'll see you at Centre Mass. Right, here we are, Centre Mass. I just realised I haven't seen another player. It's really strange. Okay, that's the backpack. So we've got new Babbage, and so I do like the C54. I do hold on to some of my weapons. I mean, I've got a bunch of FS9s. I'm keeping them. I've got loads of them, but they're amazing. So yeah, good weapon. Any sniper rifles I will get rid of. I mean, that's 1993 right there. Okay, I'll keep going and I'll sell a few more items. I'll let you know what I got for them. Right then, okay, so I've sold a few of the shotguns. There was one other sniper rifle, and I made an extra 6,500 aUEC, so that's nice, that's not too bad, can't complain there. I had a bit of trouble selling I think it was a couple of the shotguns, so it failed. So it might be that it just didn't register the sale. So if you ever get a failed on a transaction to sell, then it may be that the actual item hasn't removed from the inventory and you're trying to sell it again. I do believe that that's a possibility, correct me if I'm wrong. Alright guys, thank you so much for dropping in, I really do appreciate it. If you could drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, that'd be great. I'm hoping for maybe 5 likes, that would be a good end to the day for me. So I would say half an hour's work on Star Citizen, just over 100,000 credits is pretty decent, pretty good. No dramas, pretty straightforward. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop a note in the comments. Obviously, if you have any hints and tips from myself, that would also be appreciated. So yeah, thanks ever so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.